Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 27th, B-Day. I'm Josh Baker.
And I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now I have some school announcements.
If anyone wants to attend the information session for Mount St. Mary College, they must sign up on Naviance the night before. And now we have an interview from Mount St. Mary alumnus and Kennedy Catholic Director of Advancement, Mr. Compton.
So I understand that Mount St. Mary College is coming to visit us here today. So I really want to encourage all of you to go and say hi. The campus is absolutely beautiful. I went there myself. I met Mrs. Compton there, and my son Fred is also now attending. It's in the Hudson Valley, not too far away from where we are right now, and it's absolutely a wonderful place. The faculty is great. The facilities are wonderful. The dorms are pretty top-notch, and you'll absolutely have a wonderful time. So please, go visit the Mount St. Mary College representative that's visiting us today and say hi, and learn a little bit about the Mount.
If anyone did not register to speak with the Tufts University representative at 11:45 in the library today, please see Ms. Carnavella during homeroom. If you are interested in medicine or veterinary medicine, this is the interview for you.
There will be a brief informational meeting for Science Olympiad tomorrow in room 118 immediately after school. Please see Mrs. Iono, Sierra Ortiz, Alana Burkhart, or Olivia Brunel if you are interested and can't make the meeting.
The Kennedy Catholic Auction Committee is asking each student to donate $5 towards a homeroom basket that will be used at this year's auction to raise money for the school. One parent from each homeroom has been selected to make a themed basket with the money collected in their student's homeroom. Please bring your $5 in this week during homeroom. Then tell your parents to go to the auction and bid on a basket. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Vetteretti in the advancement office.
And now over to Righteous Reviews with Tomas.
Hello, Kennedy Catholic High School. My name is Tomas Ordina, and welcome to Righteous Reviews. That's right, folks. Today we're reviewing Kingsman, The Golden Circle, if you didn't get the British accent from that. Now, take 1 part James Bond, 1 part American Western flair, splash in some whiskey, some tea, and there you've got the makings of a great comedy action film. The film's great and continues the story from the original Kingsman movie, which I highly recommend you see before you see this movie, because otherwise you miss out on a lot of great dialogue and flashbacks. And the plot is that the Kingsman agents, they're working with the New Statesman agents from America to stop a global plot by the evil drug lord known as Poppy and her evil plot to kill millions. Also, the movie is extremely entertaining with its comedy. It's hilarious a lot of times, but I feel that they missed out on a few joke opportunities and the action to comedy ratio was just a little off. Anyways, Kingsman, The Golden Circle gets 2 ratings. If you saw the original, 8 out of 10. If not, then it's a 7.5 out of 10 because you miss out on some background. Anyways, back to the anchors.
Thank you, Tomas. And now over to This Day in History with David.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm David Golematis, and welcome to This Day in History. On this day in 1908, Henry Ford's Ford Model T is produced in Detroit, Michigan. In 1923, Yankee Lou Gehrig hits his first home run out of 493. And finally, in 1954, Steve Allen's Tonight Show premieres for the first time. That's all for This Day in History. Now back over to the anchors.
And in breaking news, a rocket attack hit outside the airport today in Kabul, Afghanistan, hours after Defense Secretary James Mattis landed there on an unannounced visit. It's his first trip to the country since Trump announced a new Afghan strategy.
And for our featured stories, Twitter is testing a 280-character limit for tweets, doubling the current length restriction that's been in place since the company's founding 11 years ago. The original character limit was created so tweets would fit in a single text message back when people used Twitter that way. But most people now use Twitter through its app, where there isn't the same technical constraint.
Thousands of visitors abandoned their beach vacations as high surf from a weakening Hurricane Maria pushed through dunes and under homes yesterday in North Carolina's Outer Banks. More than 10,000 visitors were told to leave the barrier islands of Heritas and Ocracoke, but the evacuation orders didn't apply to local residents.
A wedding photo shoot in Canada took a dramatic turn as the groom leaped into a river to save a young boy from drowning. Newlyweds Clayton and Brittany Cook were posing for photos on a park bridge when Clayton noticed a little boy struggling to swim in the river. With no concern for his wedding attire, Clayton jumped into the water and pulled the boy out.
And now over to sports with Gibby.
I'm Gibby with your sports. In the NFL, the Bears will play the Packers in their classic rivalry on Thursday at 8:25 on CBS. Both teams are coming off a win this week, so this should be a good game. In the NCAA, Texas will play Iowa State at 8 o'clock. This game is to be aired on ESPN. In the MLB, the Yankees beat the Rays 6-1, and the Mets beat the Braves 4-3. In the NHL, the Flyers beat the Rangers 4-3 in overtime, and the Panthers beat the Lightning 4-2. Girls volleyball, varsity beat Maria Regina in 3 straight sets, and JV, after losing the first set, came back to win 2 in a row to take the match. Varsity football has a game on Friday against our rivals St. Dominic's. It's away at Oyster Bay. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Thanks, Gibby. Well, I'm Josh Baker.
And I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And this has been Kennedy Live.
Have a great day.